How often are you surprised by each other?
Don't you think every gig, Chris?
Every gig, there's always moments of...
Every single gig, which is so fresh about it, every single gig, one of us does something totally wacky.
So what are the 3 traits, if you had to say, and I'll ask Chris the same thing, if you had to say 3 traits about Chris that you like most in terms of these gigs and these performances, what would be the 3? Because of course there's so much that you guys enjoy about each other, but if you had to say the 3 sort of top of your list things, what would those be?
We orchestrate quickly. It's because of playing 18 years together, but it just, you also musically grow in the same sort of direction. So, you know, surprises, groove, and the communication, maybe. It's hard to narrow down.
All right, Chris, your turn.
Playing a melody all the time. He's playing a line or a melody or something through the music, not just a bunch of rhythmic substance. The surprises are always really good. You know, there's always something new, and you know, a lot of times, like tonight particularly, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time we played. I really know what's going to happen. So anytime, any instrument, we can go to any language, and we get that immediately. Yeah. So it's really helpful to open up the possibilities.
Yeah.
You know.
You say you're from a melodic improvisation background. What does that mean to each of you individually? What does that statement mean? Like, oh, I played vibraphone, or
played piano first, and then cello, and then off of cello I went to percussion. But the first instrument I got was a 2.5 octave marimba. So all the background was melodic first, rhythmic second, maybe. And I got in high school, got more into drum set congas, but still kept all the mallet things going.
Yeah, for me, it's just you know, learning a bunch of technique and a bunch of higher level things, and then at some point going, there's just no meaning to all of this. You know, including classical percussion. I would learn things with, you know, 11 groupings after 11 groupings, and a mallet change every 2 bars, and then I'd just be like, can you sing this? Does it have a flow to it, or is it just mathematical architecture?
Right.
So I go, well, a lot of things the drummers play, you can hear, you know, very famous drummers taking solos. And it sounds like if you took that on another instrument, it would be just like a piano player running scales. Just like no content, there's no contour, there's no melodic skips, there's nothing like any other instrumentalist has to deal with. Phrasing, breath, you know, interesting melodic contour, being relevant to the piece that's there.
Right.
So it's really a fascinating question, and that's exactly why we ask her, because nobody else is going to come up with that but Lynn. So it makes me sit here and go, oh no.